What's up, guys? Welcome back. Tar Heel Yak Daddy here. As usual, we're at Falls Lake today, but we are at an area of Falls Lake that I've never ever been to. This particular section is called Beaver Dam Lake. It's part of Falls Lake, but it's kind of separate. It's dammed off on its own from Falls Lake, but it's fed by Falls Lake, and this is a non-motorboat section, so it's kayak and electric motors only. Never been here. Looks awesome. So hopefully we can get some fish. We are only a few days removed from quite a bit of snow for our area here in central North Carolina. I think last Saturday it started snowing, and I don't know, we might have got 6 or 7 inches, which is kind of a big deal around here. So, like I said, that was only not even a week ago, and then here it is today, 68 degrees. So, it's, that's how we do winters here in central North Carolina. But the water is cold, but the temperature is not. So see what we can get going here at Beaver Dam Lake, part of Falls Lake. Just got a late start to the day. It's almost noon when it's in the winter time, you know, the fish aren't feeding early. I don't rush to get out to the water. I'll sleep in, take my time. Usually 99% of the time I'll get everything ready the night before, load the kayak, do all my gear, rig up all my rods, get everything loaded, so I can just wake up and hit the road. Kind of dealing with some back pain, so I wasn't sure. I knew I wanted to go today, but I didn't know if my back was going to allow it. So I waited till this morning and woke up, felt a little better, so I knew I wanted to go. So I didn't even load everything up till this morning. So got out here late. Sorry, I just fell over there. Got out here late. So, let's see what we do. Starting off through a spinnerbait, just through a little patch of grass. Got a Texas rigged big crawfish, pumpkin seed crawfish looking thing from Bass Pro that I threw in a little lay down, but now I'm just coasting down a rocky bank here, and throwing a shaky head. I think they're gonna be deep, because like I said, we're coming off a lot of snow. The water's cold. You know, they may be moving up to the banks here midday, maybe chasing something moving, but I think they might be lethargic after all that snow. So we'll see what kind of presentation they're going to be wanting today. On the flip side of that, they could be wanting to feed up after several days of it being frigid. I mean, when we were getting the snow, it was down in the single digits. And then here we are, 68. So they may be up and moving after quite a few days of cold. So we'll try some different stuff out and see what they like. Hey guys, just to update you, nothing. Haven't caught anything. I just can't figure them out. I don't know what kind of deal they're wanting. I've thrown deep diving crankbait. I've thrown chatterbait, jig, Texas rig. That's the majority. Shaky head. And just don't know. Can't find them. Can't figure them out. But say we're about halfway. It's only about a couple hours of sunlight left, so I'm gonna have to start heading back at some point. But I've reached a bridge out here, fishing some riprap. It's not deep enough for this deep diving raffle of crankbait I got on it, dragging the bottom. But see, it's warm, man. It's beautiful weather. The water has warmed up significantly. I mean, it's cold water, but it's not horrible. I mean, I would jump in it if I had to, but I don't, thank goodness. Mess there. So we'll just keep trying to figure them out. Alright guys, we're done. No fish, tough day, but relaxing, beautiful weather. You can see, it's a pretty place here. Little kayak, Jon Boat only, piece of heaven. Here's the vibe, sea ghost. Today's tip of the day, I'm going to show you what I got here. In this dry bag here is a change of clothes and a dry towel. I bring this during the winter. I mean, you could really bring it anytime you want, but I guess when the weather's warm it doesn't really matter. But bring this during the winter in case you happen to fall in, and that way you'll be able to quickly dry off and change clothes, especially when the water temperatures are as low as they are today and after this big cold front we had. So if you fall in, you'll be able to quickly dry off, change clothes, and avoid hypothermia, possibly save your life. So, let's load this baby up. Step one to loading a 13-foot kayak onto your car by yourself is don't do it on a car that you don't want to possibly damaged, because it's gonna beat your car up. But I don't know if you guys could see what I did there. What I do is I open both of my car doors. Sorry for the dirtiness. Like I said, it snowed just a few days ago, and then it got all dirty and salty from the snow. But open both car doors. I put the front of the boat in the V of the door frame in the door here. As you can see, it kind of wears on the door. Got a dent there. So don't do it on a car you don't want beat up. But get it up there, and I hoist it up to the top and sit it on the blocks. Got the blocks on my car, and I strap it down. I always strap the nose of the boat down first, so less wind gets under the nose of the boat when you're driving. So always have the nose of the boat strapped down first, and the most and best, and all that good stuff. You'll see I'm twisting these straps before I attach them to the boat. And the reason you want to twist them is they won't flop in the wind and be so loud when you're driving down the road. So I hook it to the car, pull it tight, twist it about 3 to 5 times, and that'll take the floppiness out when you're driving through the wind. So you strap the front and back down. I do it pretty much as tight as I can. So that's your main points of contact holding the boat down. Then once you got that, do the 2 center straps. There you go. That is how I load I think it's about 75 to 85 pound kayak, 13 foot, on a 4-door sedan by myself. I would highly recommend having a truck to do that. Hopefully I will one day, but if you're like me and you load your kayak on your sedan to go fish, that's how I do mine. So it's the end of the day. I'll send you off with a view of Beaver Dam Lake. Check me out on Instagram at Tar Heel Yak Daddy. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry it was a rough day. Hopefully I was able to give you guys a little content with loading the kayak on the car there. But we'll see you next time. Later.